It's selling for a 600% return. Why would I not pay up for that? What's up, guys? It is your girl, Sarah from Sarah Sal's here. How do you decide when to pay up for an item? Let me know down below your process and how you go through this. In today's video, I am going to show you how I decide. I will be showing you my top 20 gross revenue categories. I sell women's clothing, shoes, and purses, but what I'm going to show you how I decide is going to work regardless, because I'm showing you numbers and data, how to analyze your numbers, how to analyze your data to be able to make strategic decisions. If you're new to the channel or new to reselling, quick definitions, average, we are looking at the average. You're taking on average how much things are selling for, average sale price, average cost of goods. Cost of goods is how much on average you are paying for these items. And then profit is going to be taking out your cost of goods from the average sale price. On average, how much profit are you making from these items? And then sell-through rate. Your sell-through rate is how much is selling out of what you have. It's going to be a percentage. So if you have sold 100%, that means you've sold everything that you have for the time period that you're looking at. So let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, what we're going to be looking at, this is a Sarah Sal Sales and Trends dashboard. This is a Google Sheet that is for purchase, so you guys can have access to your numbers and data as well. If you know Google Sheets or you already have your process, this information is still going to be relevant, but if you're kind of looking, hey, I want to look at my numbers, this is for purchase, link is down below. It's up to 25 platforms as well. So this is Poshmark and eBay. That's mainly what I sell on, but this is what we're going to be looking at today. So like I said, we have our sell-through rate versus our average profit. So anything up in this up here is my best performing, my BOLO. It has a high sell-through rate as well as a high profit. So I'm going to go through the list of my top profit categories, and then we'll get into the average profit and how I decide what to look for. My best performing categories, these are my top 20. I'm making the most gross revenue off of these. So shorts is up there, tops, dresses, shoes, jackets, bags, jeans, jumpsuits, shorts, pants, accessories, sweaters, intimates, skirts, and swim. If you sell something different, yours is going to be different. So this is still going to be very relevant. Yours could be hard goods, electronics, whatever it is. Yours may look slightly different, but the chart and the data and the analysis is going to be the same. Anything that is up in this top category up here is your BOLO. It has a high average profit. You are making a lot of money on this, as well as a high sell-through rate. Before we get into that, if you do have the dashboard, this is a new chart that I recently added. You should have gotten an email, so check your emails if you didn't, and you will have access to this new chart if you already purchased it. If not, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll make sure that you have access to the new charts. So from there, what are my average profits and my average cost of goods? How do I decide when to pay up for it? And down here, so the cost of goods is going to be this light green. Tops, I'm paying on average $12. That is because it's liquidation. I don't pay that at a thrift store. In fact, I rarely ever buy tops at a thrift store. And that's because my profit on tops is only 22%. And if you come over here and look at that as well, it is one of my lowest sell-through rates. Only 8% of my tops are selling. It's not worth my time to be looking at and purchasing tops. I do liquidation, and so a lot of times tops come with it. So I have to take them, but when I'm outsourcing and trying to make strategic decisions, tops is not where I go first. And I will show you where I go and why I go there. Dresses, you can see, so the dark blue is going to be my biggest profits. That's dresses, bags, and jumpsuits. Jumpsuits is liquidation as well. You can see, yes, I am paying up for those $19 on average for jumpsuits, which as a reseller, depending on where you buy, but coming from the bins, like $20, oh my God, should I be paying up for it? And the answer is yes, for me, for jumpsuits, because I am making $50 on average. Yes, I'm paying $20, but I am making more money. The same goes over here for my bags, and this is a big one for me. This is definitely a BOLO. This is definitely where I go to first when I am outsourcing. On average, I am making $67 an item on bags. And I'm paying $10. Yes, I'm paying up for those, but jeans, I'm only paying $5, but I'm only making on average $23. So for me, it is definitely worth it to pay up when on average things are selling more. If you liked this video, YouTube also thinks that you would like this video. I will link more data analytics down here for you guys, and then make sure to hit that subscribe.